Hello guys and welcome back to another Design 500 video, and in this video we're going to be going over which tracks from every game, aside of course from Mario Kart 8, that Mario Kart Tour should have had and they missed out by not. Of course this is the final tour without any new content. Well, this is the last one with new content. The next one, the Battle Tour, is the one that will not have any new content anymore, which is kind of sad. But yeah, we're gonna just get this one over with. SNES, there aren't quite that much. I mean, there's Mario Circuit 4, Ghost Valley 3, Bowser Castle 1 and 2, Koopa Beach 1, and that's about it. Okay, there probably is more, but I just forgot about them. I think the most one that should have came in here is Ghost Valley 3. I'm not saying that the other ones suck, but I'm saying that the other ones suck. And this one actually would have been pretty good in Mario Kart Tour. I think it really missed out. Tour really missed out by not putting Ghost Valley 3 in, but not as much as the other tracks, because this one, it's Ghost Valley 3. You have 1 and 2. Mario Circuit 3 did not need to come, neither did the third Donut Plains, but sure, they did it anyways. And yeah, that's just what I think for SNES. For N64, I have a lot more belief in that they missed out on this one. It was a really tough decision for me, but in the end, I went for DK's Jungle Parkway because that track would have worked. That track would have worked so well in Mario Kart Tour, and even Mario Kart 8 if it was brought into the Booster Course Pass. But with Banshee Boardwalk, the thing is, it's really dark. I think it would be hard to see. But with DK's Jungle Parkway, you can see fine. And they have to do something with the music to make it less horrible. But aside from that, really good track in my opinion. And they really did miss out by not having this in Mario Kart Tour. Mario Kart Super Circuit had a buttload of tracks. A absolute ginormous amount of tracks. There isn't really much to say. This one, they missed out because they didn't have this one. And there really aren't any tracks to say that to. But I guess if I were to say it to one of them, it'd be Cheeseland. Because tricking off those little holes in the ground, let's say they do it from the Mario Kart 8 version, tricking off those little holes in the ground would give you so many points and would help your combos. But honestly, I don't mind that they didn't put this in. Like, I don't actually care that much. They didn't really need to put it in. Mario Kart Double Dash has a teeny amount of tracks. All of them were already remade before in DS, Wii, 7, and 8. But if there was one that they really should have put in and they actually missed out by not doing, was Luigi Circuit. This track is commonly regarded as the best opening track in the entire series, mainly due to its fun little gimmick where if you're in first, you could be royally screwed over by the guy in 8th if you're not careful. In most tracks, the only chance you have is if you're in a really small space, the guy gets a bullet bill, you hit him. Or if he somehow gets a blue shell, which I don't think. But this guy could get a star, and you're driving on the wrong side of the road, and the star, boom, hits you. And you're like, oh no, I'm in 4th now. I have to go in, but the guy in 8th screwed you over. It's really fun, and they should have put this in Tour. Honestly, I think out of all the circuit tracks in the whole series, not only is this one the best, but I think this one, if it was brought to Tour and then the BCP, they could have put this in any wave except for maybe 6, and people would be fine with it. Too bad they missed out by not putting it. DS has the same amount of tracks, but at least Shroom Ridge and Mario Circuit weren't remade before. Although by the time that they were put into Tour, they were either remade before in the BCP for Shroom Ridge, or about to get remade. And that Mario Circuit, it was released to Tour the day before it was revealed to 8, which is kind of freaking hilarious now that I think about it. But is there a track that they missed out? Yes. Delfino Square. Yeah, they chose the DS. From what I've seen, have 5 really heavy hitter fan favorites. Luigi's Mansion, it's in Tour. Pinball, in Tour. Airship Fortress, in Tour. TikTok Clock, it's not in Tour, but I don't think people are actually crying that it's not in Tour, mainly for the fact that it's in 8, and it looks way better in 8. and Delfino Square, which is not in Tour and not an 8, which kind of surprises me that it wasn't brought back to Tour. It's such a fan favorite, such a good track, and honestly, had they brought this back to Tour, I think you would have been able to get so many points off those stairs and getting your mini turbo and stuff and collecting combos. It'd be a great track, although I think you would have to expect a little less points because there are a lot of straightaways where you don't really expect anything. But on to Mario Kart Wii, which had also a buttload of tracks. But if there was one that they missed out by not putting in, I think everyone agrees with me in saying they missed out by not putting in Toad's Factory. Mario Kart 7, Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart 8's DLC missed out by not putting in Toad's Factory. And I'm actually really shocked that Toad's Factory is going to have to wait until at least Mario Kart 9 to be put in a game. This is such a fan favorite track. It really should have been brought back at 7 instead of, let's say, Coconut Mall. That should have been saved for 8 when they knew how to do Coconut Mall. But Toad's Factory, brilliant, brilliant track. And I'm so sad it's on tour. And lastly, Mario Kart 7. They had 12. They had 12 out of the 16. It doesn't really matter for me, but I guess they missed out by Music Park. I mean, that really could have got a lot of people playing the game, but that's for their sake, not for our sake. Because Music Park and DK Jungle, also on tour, are already in 8, but that's for their sake. So I guess they kind of missed out money-wise by not putting in Music Park. I don't know. I'm gonna end this video here. Peace.